while starting a conversation with anyone or talking, like you are sitting with a friend and you guys just started talking and he's telling you about his opinion or her opinion and you are telling him or her your opinion, and rather than listening you just try to correct her or him. Okay, let's take an example like him. um, in between the conversation, it's just that the thought is fighting with the thought. All right. um, like somebody likes dogs, somebody doesn't like dogs, somebody likes spicy food, somebody likes or doesn't like it. Somebody eats vegetables, somebody is vegetarian, somebody is not. But the problem is that we take it so much personally, we take it as an identity that this person is doing this and I am doing this. It seems like a person is trying to, you got my point, like he just he or she just trying to make you inferior, or I am just trying to make my friend feel inferior, that I am right, I am eating vegetables and I am vegetarian and you are not. So it's just that if you understand very clearly, the thing is that the ego is fighting with ego, or a thought is fighting with a fighting thought is fighting with a thought. Because suppose I think during a conversation you just have to remember that you are not identified with that thought. If you go deeply, if somebody is talking about your caste and somehow you are like, you feel angry, you don't know why, but you feel angry, they are abusing a caste, you belong to the caste and you are not your caste. Or somebody is talking about what you also do, like somebody likes smoking, somebody don't like, that does not mean you need to prove them that they are doing wrong and they need to correct them because you like it or not liking it. So if you want to win the conversation, so first you need to understand that losing a conversation is better than losing a person. Because every time if you try to just correct, every time you just try to prove somebody is wrong and your opinion is right, so unconsciously you can sense that that person is just drifting away. Or maybe he's not saying that you always interrupt, you never listen me, you always try to prove me wrong, but somehow you can sense that their face, their expressions. So it's not about the argument, and the problem is that we always take things as a identification, because we think like that, like if we lose this, like I am talking about some type of scientific research and there is a person who knows better than me and he corrected me, so he is corrected the thought or the knowledge or the information, not me. If I am going to take it very very personally, like he disrespected me or he doesn't know the whole thing, maybe he's right. So it's all about the way you are listening, or if you just think for a while, like like when you are telling someone a very very deep or a very very emotional thing about you, like that is so real for you, like you are talking about something very very close thing or feeling you are sharing with your friend, and you somehow understand that the person is not listening, it cuts very deeper. Somehow it seems like, or it feels like somebody touched your wound, or some kind of not physical wound I'm talking about, because physical wounds are not that much painful. Like you know what, we always suffer more in imagination rather than reality. So what you imagine, what you want is just to be heard, I guess, just to be seen. But this does not mean you must have to listen the person, you must have to understand that there is no attacking. It, our body is like our body is a very very ancient tool. Like we all, if we all notice, like the moment you put your foot outside of your house, you will feel like Katputli. You are performing. Every glance, every smile, everything is a fake thing. Like you just had a fight or an argument with a colleague, and you are just coming out of your office, or you just had an argument in some kind of, like your mother, father, or anyone, like in a husband, wife, wherever you are. So if you just had a fight, and now you are getting out of your home and you are going to the office, now you have to perform, because you cannot tell them that your mood is like. So that's the point. So when you listen the person, and not the first of all, we just need to learn the art of being, like if I say that the art of being myself. I love being me, just being real. Like if my hairs are like this clumsy, and my skin tone and my lips and my eyes, they are as they are. I don't want to convince you, or not asking you for any kind of validation. But if you go deeper, we all are looking for an validation. If you know that your point of view, or your perception is right, then you don't need to fight while having conversation. You know what, if the person is saying no, you are right, X, okay, you can say that ki, okay, you will find out, you, if I am right, I am wrong, you will find out later, maybe he'll regret. But if you accelerate the conversation, if you angry expression, so you will lose your friend, or maybe they're like, even you don't like later, because you just converted the topic into the debate or some kind of. And that's it. So I must say, just be real, no matter what. Just try to learn the art of being yourself, and you will be amazed by the result. Like just start loving yourself, just start choosing you. As I always used to say, like first love yourself, then only you will be able to love somebody. Just first respect yourself, then only you will be able to respect somebody or anybody. What you are looking for is, you are actually looking for is you. The person you are looking for is actually you, obviously. So just that's it.